Hello and welcome to UK Team Gaming HD. My name's Tadaz and today I'm going to be giving you a few hints and tips as to how to level faster on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now this video is in response to my previous video. I had a little bit of feedback and criticism from people who've told me how to edit my videos slightly better to hopefully give you guys a better outcome from these videos. Now my main thing was that people wanted to know the kind of setups I'm using. So I've decided I'm going to show you a few. Now here you can see I'm using a Scorpion Evo. This is only on Prestige 1 level 9 as I have not yet maxed it. I will use this gun until I max it and then move on. That does include doing all of the camo challenges. Unfortunately I find them pretty tricky on this one for some reason. I'm guessing it's a high rate of fire and recoil though. Now you'll see here I've maxed out pretty much I have maxed out every single attachment here. So what I'm now doing is I'm using my two favourites with the gun to enable me to get more kills at a better rate. Now Ghost is my be all and end all perk. I absolutely love this perk even though it is a little bit buggy. Now I would be levelling up Blind Eyes, that's the only perk out of this selection that I have not maxed, but currently I'm levelling up Engineer. I'll explain to you as why I'm not doing both at the same time in a minute. Now here you can see I've got Toughness on, again a be all end all perk for me. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I've maxed out all of the rest of the perks apart from Hardwire, which I'm currently maxing now, and again here I've maxed all of these perks apart from Engineer. Now I'm maxing Engineer and the easiest way to do Engineer is to mix it with the Black Hats. I've got two of these to enable me to do more hacks per life. And then once I've maxed that I will then switch over to Blind Eye with the two Black Hats. Now once I've maxed the Black Hats, as I'm only a few hacks away from maxing those, I will then switch over to a launcher. Now the reason I've not got the launcher and Blind Eye on at the same time is it conflicts. I'm then stuck with the choice as to which one do I use. I try and use the launcher for all the air kills, and then I'm using the Black Hats for all the hacks, and then it ends up taking absolutely forever, twice as long. Now the launcher is the best one to use for Blind Eye, as I have done a bit up to about level 3 of Blind Eye using a launcher. The launcher is so much faster than Black Hat, it's ridiculous. It really has a better outcome, but it's useful to have Black Hat on at least one of them just in case you're stuck being attacked by a VTOL warship or something like that, and you can get a hack assist that way. So you can stay underneath cover and still aim at the item that's attacking you, or sorry, the aircraft that's attacking you, and use your item to hack it. Now if you look at here, now I'm using different perk setups. This is the one where I'm using the Blind Eye with the secondary launcher, and I've got Dexterity and Toughness on. My personally one of my favourite setups for an assault rifle is the Reflex Quick Draw and Fast Mag. If I'm not using Fast Mag, I will switch over to Extended Clip, as I do find the Extended Clip on certain guns is a lot more helpful. Now I have not actually used many of these equipments yet, so I'm trying out Semtex to see, because I see that's the one that has the best reaction. I think I find I get a lot more kills with that. Combat Axe is going to be absolutely killer for me as I'm horrendous at using it, and Bouncing Betties, they're pretty easy along with Grenade and C4. And Claymore obviously branches out with that. Again, here's my equipment setup. Now I don't use equipment or grenades really on most of my setups unless I'm aiming to do the challenges. Again, every single item I'm choosing because I want to do a challenge with it, or it will enable me to do another challenge easier. I'm always looking out for the best way to go for points. Now with another good setup here would be to use EMP grenades along with your Black Hat, because you can EMP anything that's close and going to damage you quickly, or you can hack it from relatively decent distance away. It's all well and good having a Black Hat and trying to hack everything, but if someone should just drop the sentry gun, you're going to want to get rid of that quicker than a Black Hat will enable you to. Now I'm going over to this setup. Again, I've used Engineer with the Black Hat. See whether I can find out one where I've not just got the same setup on the different signs. Okay, I can't. Right, now what I'll do is I'll show you what I'd use for a shotgun. As you can see here, I've completely maxed out the shotguns. They've gotten diamonds. So what I'd use with this is a long barrel, and let's have a quick look. And I've long barrel. Fast mags on this shotgun are essential. They are so helpful. Mainly because you can whack one bullet in and then go on and kill someone else. Whack one bullet in, kill someone else. And then laser sight. I find that makes a big difference on this gun. Enables you to direct your spread a lot more. Now you'd want lightweight for this. This is what I used for mine. It does enable you to move a lot faster, of course. And then I would have extreme conditioning on. I've not unlocked them. I should have enough points to. Yeah, I'm fine with points. And then I'd probably whack on cold-blooded. No point in having toughness here, because toughness is essentially a pointless perk when I'm not going to be used in hipfire. Now, I would use cold-blooded. That way at least I can run past people, and it's quite funny how often people don't seem to notice you when you've got cold-blooded on. I would then probably whack on a perk 1, let's have a quick look, and then I'd obviously go back to my favourite, which would be Ghost. Let's have a look. I'll see whether I can bring up another one. Now the reasoning for that setup, sorry I should explain, is because with the extended barrel, you're levelling up extended barrel with a shotgun makes it substantially easier with a shotgun. You can do it on SMGs, but you're going to find it doesn't make that much difference, I find, on SMGs, and it takes out the suppressor slot, and I find on SMGs the suppressor reduces so much recoil. It's essential to have a suppressor on. It enables you to run and gun a lot better if you're that kind of player. Again, I've already explained fast mag. It enables you to get the easy fast mag kills towards that challenge. Laser sight, not only can you do the challenge, it makes the gun a lot more powerful, I find. Extreme conditioning and lightweight both enable you to move faster and for longer to run and gun clearer. They're very easy perks to level up as well, along with Ghost, which I find is pretty easy perk, and so's Cold-Blooded. Using them all together, you're relatively invisible until you want to be shown, which will be when you're shooting at people. And with this kind of gun setup, when you're behind someone or you're attacking someone, you can easily take out an entire team, if you will, if you're good enough to do so, before they even realise you're there. The gun, it does have a pump action, so you do have that split second, but it's not long, and it's such a powerful gun you can wipe teams through. I regularly play with 2 other players who do use shotguns very regularly, and quite honestly they come top of the board very often, and very positive very positive response from them in most games. They are very good players, especially when put with the shotgun. Again, it also depends on the kind of player you are. Now, I am a big assault rifle fan. It's only this Call of Duty that's made me go out and try different guns. Before, I would never use anything but an assault rifle. Now with this one, I maxed out the reflex target finder, the ACOG, EOTech sight, and hybrid optic, along with the MMS. I find this one is very, very good to use all of the sights, with the hybrid optic being one of my favourites. I would normally, with this assault rifle, for example the MTAR being a very good assault rifle, I find I'd use the hybrid optic, because then I can do that challenge. That challenge is very easy. It's only 125 kills. Then after you've got that, it's simple stuff. 25 headshots, 10 long shots. I think it's 5 bloodthirsties. The bloodthirsties will probably be the most challenging thing, depending on the kind of player you are. And long range with a hybrid optic, you can put ACOG on. Close to medium range red dot sight, you're sorted. It's a very, very good item. I'll then use extended mag with this, because the fast mag I will be maxing up with the shotgun. An extended clip, extended clip is a very, very good item to use on any kind of SMG assault rifle. It does only give you about 10 extra bullets, but those 10 extra bullets can be the difference between killing that extra 1 or 2 people or dying. And if you're a run and gunner like I tend to be, you do find you get in those situations where you're always wishing you had an extra couple of bullets to take that guy out before he took you out. Now, with those two, I'd always use a stock. Again, now I'm working on 3 challenges at once here, and the stock is essential on any assault rifle. With the stock, you're moving the same speed as you would with an SMG, and it enables you to get that range that you just cannot, or you shouldn't be able to, with an SMG. I do find the SMGs in this game do have a little bit too much range for my liking, but that's the way it is. Now again, I'd probably use Ghost, but depending on the game type you're using, you may want to even use Flat Jacket and Ghost. That way again, you're doing up 2 perks, and then you can switch over, whack on Cold-Blooded, and that's pretty much a lot going to be used. You may have 1 or 2 extra items left. Let's have a quick look. In which case, I would most definitely, right, I haven't got the level to unlock it, so I can't put it on. In which case, all I'd do is whack on dexterity. Now, dexterity is a very good perk to be used with an assault rifle. It does bring you that uplift, especially if you're running and gunning quite often. And again, I'm now working on 4 perks, 3 attachments, the gun itself, and 2 wildcards. That's something you should not forget, is the wildcards do count in this as well. Now, there are certain wildcards that if you look at, you may think sound quite hard to do. I'll show you. Let's have a look. Right, with this would be Tactician. The challenge for Tactician, I'll show you. Let's have a quick look. Will be, it says something along the lines of you've got to get, let's see, right, you've got to get all the kills with, let's see, right, 500 kills when playing with 2 different tacticals equipped. Now, all that means is they've got to be equipped. You do not have to use either of the tacticals through the whole game. You just need to have them equipped. Secondary gunfighter, that's the same. You're just using your secondary, just killing with 2 attachments. I find a lot of people find the B23, the bear pistol, however you say it, that one to be a very good pistol. I'd probably recommend using that. As you can see here, I don't tend to use other wildcards, but I will have to as I am trying to do it. I think the hardest one will probably be Overkill. I don't really like the idea of switching between 2 guns constantly, but again, it's very easy. And this one, Danger Close, is very, very good if you can mix it with Bounce and Betties. Now, you can throw 2 Bounce and Betties around, and not only are you doing Bounce and Betties, you're doing Danger Close as well, and it works really well. Now, let me see what other ones I can show you. Right. Again, here, now you're going to see, like I said, I don't use much equipment, which is what I'm trying to counter at now. I'm starting to try and do it, because a lot of this stuff that I'm telling you is stuff I've learnt myself through playing the game. Now you see, stuff like every single thing has a challenge to it that I know. Smoke grenades, even they have a challenge. Now if you play a lot of domination, it's very, very useful, or even demolition, sorry, it's very useful. Throw down a smoke grenade because it counts towards your challenge. Now if you're doing that, you're enabling yourself to capture the point easier, and you will be doing your work towards a challenge. There's nothing you should be skipping over thinking you cannot do challenges for it. Now let me have a quick look. Here, you're going to find with the specialised optics that a few of these you will not be able to use on, say, the SMG or the assault rifle. Now I can tell you the variable zoom, the dual band and millimeter scanner, you can use all of those on an LMG and the millimeter scanner on assault rifles and LMGs. Now these 2, unfortunately, you will have to use a sniper rifle for, which sucks if, like me, you're not a good sniper rifle player. I am starting to get used to it, but I do find quickscoping extremely hard for me to do. I just do not have the capability to get my hands to, for some reason, stop and shoot and then move. That's why I have to run and gun. Anyway, hopefully this has given you a few tips and hints and tips towards how to be a better player in the way of aiming towards what challenges you'd like to finish. Now, I only find this is easier to level. Some people may just find going just for kills all out easier way to level. It's each to their own, but I do find that if you work it out EXP wise, you can earn a substantially large amount compared to just going for kills by doing this. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed my video, and I wish you all a good Christmas. Take care.